Hi guys, welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome to our today's math session. So last class we discussed up to divisibility. Yes, I'm right. And also I gave one homework on exercise 5.1 7th problem. I'm right. I hope you guys finished that homework. So homework is 7th sum. I'm right. So 7th sum, circle the number that are divisible by 6. Here is the answer. 426, 7,320, 3,276, 5,634. These are the answer. Okay. So what are the condition for divisibility of 6? The number should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Okay. Okay. I know you guys, you finished that homework. So please cross check your answers. Okay guys. Okay. Come to our today's topic, factors. Okay. So here we can go through this topic by, we can start this topic by an interesting activity. Okay. So here 12 balls, they take 12 balls in different rows and columns. We are going to arrange this 12. Here I am using 12 coins. Okay. Here I am taking 12 sets of coins. Using these coins, we are going to find the factors of 12. Okay. So it's very simple. If you understand this by if you throw this activity, you will get a clear idea about factors. Okay. Here they are taking 12 balls. Instead of that, I take 12 coins. Okay. Shall we start? Yes. Before that, please take your textbook, your class work on workout note and a pen. Okay, guys. Shall we go? Yes. Okay, guys. Here I have the 12 coins. Okay. So I am going to arrange this 12 coins as a single row. Okay. Okay. So I am arranged this 12 coins in a single row. Okay. So shall we count together? Yes. Come, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 columns and 12 coins in a single row. How to write? So let's check how to write the factor. Okay. So listen very carefully. We are going to find the factor of 12. So this is the first one. Okay. So first we got, so here we have 1 row and 12 columns. So 1 into 12. 1 row, I am right. So here 12 columns is 12 coins. This is the first factor. Okay. Next I am going to arrange into 2 rows. Okay. So again I am arranged this 12 coins into 2 rows. Okay. So the first row contain 6 coins. Second row contain 6 coins. Okay. So how to write the factor? How many rows are here, ma? How many rows are here? 2 rows. So write the 2 first. 2 rows into how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many columns? 6 columns. Okay. So 2 into 6. This is one of the factor of 12. Okay guys, are you clear? Now I am going to arrange this 12 coins in, now first I arrange in 1 row, second into 2 row. Next I am going to arrange this coins into 3 rows. Okay. 3 rows I am going to arrange, but the thing is I arrange these things in equally. Okay. Without any reminder, if I can able to arrange those coins, it is called as factors. Okay. Here see, both are same, isn't it? Both the rows contain 6, 6. Next I am going to arrange this 12 coins into 3 rows equally. Okay guys. Okay guys, listen here. Here I arrange 3 rows. 3 rows. Here I arrange the 12 coins into 3 rows equally. So here how many columns are here? 1 column, 2, 3, 4. So how many columns are here? 4 column. Okay. So how many rows are here? 1, 2, 3. So 3 rows into 4 columns. Okay. This is another factor of 12. Okay, this is how we are arranging the 12. We are rearranging. This is the possibilities of rearranging this number 12. Okay. Next, I am going to arrange this 12 coins into 4 rows without leaving any remainder. Okay. Okay. Here I arrange. There are how many rows are there? 4 rows are there and 3 columns are there. The thing is, I arrange this 12 coins equally without leaving any remainder. Okay. So here I arrange 4 rows are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows are there. How many columns are there? 1, 2, 3 columns. 4 into 3. Okay. Next, I am going to arrange this coins as 6 rows. Okay. 6 rows I plan to arrange. So each row contains 2. Okay. Let's see. Here I arrange this 12 coins into 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows in 2 columns. So how to write? So here contain how many rows ma? 6 rows. How many columns? 2 columns. Okay. What are the next possibility of arranging? Next, I am going to arrange 12 rows in 1 column. Okay. Next, I am arranging 12 rows are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12 rows in a single column. In a single column. Okay, 12 rows are here in a single column. So how to write the possibilities, ma? 12 into 1. Okay. So these are the possible way of arranging 12 rings equally without leaving a remainder. Okay. Now, using this coins, we will get some of the numbers. I am right. This is called as factors. Why we can call as factors means, so we can arrange 1 row into 12 columns, 2 row into 6 columns, 3 row into 4. Without leaving any remainder, we can able to split this 12 coins equally. Then we can say it is a factor. So from this, what you can understand now? Or can you get anything? Yes. So if you want to find a factor without, for example, it should never leave any remainder. Okay, 1 into 12. So for example, 12 is here, I am right. So that's why we can tell it is a factors. If I divide 12 divided by 6, 12 divided by 6. So we know 6 2s are 12. So this 6 divide this 12 how many times ma? 2 times. 6 2s are 12, right? So 2, 12, it's leave remainder 0. Okay. In the same time, I am using 5. So 5 divided by 12 divided by 5. So we know 5 2s are 10. I'm right. So 5 2s are 10. It leaves the remainder 2. So we can't tell it is a factor of 12. Okay, if it leaves the remainder 0, we can tell it is the factor of 12. If it leaves some remainder, we can't tell it is a factor. Okay, guys, are we clear? whenever you are doing division, if it is leave the remainder 0, we can tell it is a factor. Okay? Are you clear, guys? So now we got the factors. So now the number we can count together. Okay, we can write together. 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, 4 are the factors of 12. If the number is repeated, don't leave it. Don't take it again. Okay, already we took we have 3 and 4, 6 and 2, 12 and 1. So don't need to write again. One time is enough. Okay. So these are the factors of 12. So how to write the answer? So what are the factors of 12, ma? After this, from this activity, what do you get the factors of 12? The factors of 12 are 1, 12, right? 2, 6. You guys also write along with me. 3, 4. Again 3 and 4 again repeating, no need to write again, so leave it. Now just arrange it according to the ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are the factors of 12. Okay guys, are you clear? Okay guys, please take your textbook, page number 85. So, listen, after rearrangement, 1, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are the factors of 12. The number, please underline that. Please take your pencil and underline the numbers that are multiplied to get the product 12 are called factors of 12. And please underline this new word. What is factor? Number that divide the given number exactly without leaving any remainder. That is the remainder. If the remainder 0, we can tell it is exactly divisible. Here see, 12 divided by 6, it leaves a quotient 2 and remainder 0, so we can say it is exactly divisible. For example, 12 divided by 5, it leaves remainder 2, quotient 2. We can't say it is exactly divisible. Okay? So factor means what, ma? The numbers that divide the given number exactly without leaving any remainder. Okay guys? Let's move on to the next example. Okay guys, let's move on to our next example. Factors of 50. Okay, I know you guys are very clear with table. Just recall the table. What are the possibilities of 50? Okay, so in 2 table whether 15 is available? No. In 3 table it is available? Yes. How many times? 5 into 3 gives you 50. This is one of the possibility. In 4 table whether it is there? Guys, please recall the 4 table as faster. Yes, whether it is available? No. Let's move on to our next table. It's 5. In 5 table whether 15 is there? In 5 table, whether 15 is available? Yes. How many times? Guys, please recall the 5 table as faster. Yes, very good. How many times, ma? Yes, 3 into 5 gives you 15. I'm right. So, what are the 2 possibilities of 15? We know 5 3s are in 3 table 5 times. In 5 table 3 times. Whether any other possibilities are there? One more possibility is there. I'm right. 1 into, in 15 table, 1 into 15 is equal to 15. So, these are the possibilities. So, how to write the factors? So, the factors are, what are they, ma? So, we can start from here. 5, 3, again 3 and 5 is again repeating. So, leave it here. What is that, ma? 1, 15. So, just arrange in ascending order according to the numbers. 1, 3, 5 and 15 are the factors of 15. Guys, are you clear? Yes? So let's move on to our next example. Find the factors of 24. So here we are using a division method. Okay, we can move with all numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can use this number if it is leave the remainder as 0, then we can tell it is exactly divisible. Other if it leaves any remainder, we can't tell it is a exact divisible. Okay, so already we discussed the definition of factors. I am right, numbers that divides the given number exactly without leaving any remainder. This is called as factors. Okay, so 24 divided by 2, we know how many times? 12 2s are 24. I am right, so 12 2s are 24. So answer is 0. So here answer is 12. So we can tell is exactly divisible. 24 divided by 1 gives you 24. So this is also exactly divisible. Again 24 divided by 3. We know, guys, that's why I'm again telling, please recall, please by heart the table clearly. Whenever you saw the number, it will strike you at the moment, because 24 means, yes, what are the possibilities of 24? In 2 table 24 is there. In 3 table 8 3s are 24. Guys, please by heart the table properly. 8 3s are 24. So 8 3s are 24. It leaves the remainder as 0. Next come to 4 table. Whether in, please guys, please tell whether in 4 tables 24 is there. Yes? Yes, exactly. Very good. So 6 4s are 24. So it leaves the remainder 0. So for 24 divided by 3, what's the answer? 8. It is exactly divisible. 24 divided by 4, what's the answer? 6. It is exactly divisible. Now come to 24 divided by 5. In 5 table where 24 is there. Yes, we know 5 5s are 25 is there. Isn't it? So here 24. Here is bigger. Here is smaller. So let's check the above number. We know 4 5s are 20. I am right. So you can use 20. So 20 remainder 4. It leaves the remainder 4. So we can't tell it is exactly divisible. So the quotient is 4, but we can't tell it is exactly remainder. Why? Because the remainder also 4. Okay, guys. So we got some factors. I'm right. What are they? So we know 1 into 24 is equal to 24. Next 2 into 12 is equal to 24. Next 3 into 8 is equal to 24. 4 into 6 gives you 24. Again 24 into 1 is equal to 24. Again, just repeat. Here 24 into 1, here 4 into 1. Any more possibilities? Next, 12 into 24. 12 into 2 is equal to 24. Again, 8 into 3 is equal to 24. 4 into 6 is, 6 into 4 is equal to, 6 into 4 is equal to 24. These are the possibilities. Now, how to write the factors? The factors are, what are they? 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 8, 4 and 6. Okay? 3, 8, 4 and 6. So remaining numbers are repeating. I am right. 24 already we wrote here. 1 already we wrote. Again 12, 2, 8, 3, 6, 4. So just arrange this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. I'm right. So these are the factors of 24. Guys, are you clear? Guys, next we are moving to factor tree. Okay, the given number can be expressed as a product of two factors in different way. This can be represented by a factor tree. Okay, let's see. So here we are going to see the next example. We are going to draw the factor tree of for 45. Okay, let's see what are the possibilities. What are the two possibilities? Okay, guys. So guys, here next example, build factor tree for 45. Okay, so what are the possibilities of 45, getting 45? We know in 5 table 45 is there. How many times, ma? 5 into 9 gives you 5 9s are 45, as well as 45 into 9, 5 into 9 into 5 gives you 45. I'm right. So these are the two possibilities. For the first tree, we are going to use this. Okay. So let's see. So 45, what are the factors of 45? We know 5 into 9 gives you 45, right? So draw one more tree just like a round and write here 9. Here write 5. Why? Because 9 5s are 45. You can use 5 and 9 also, no problem. Okay. Next, in 5 any more possibilities? No common possibilities. I'm right. So 5 only 1 into 5 only there. So just draw the 5 as it is. Here for 9, any more possibilities? What are the possibilities of 9? 1 9s are 9, we know. In 3 table, you know, 3 3s are 9. I'm right. For here 5, only one possibility. 1 into 5 is equal to 5. So no need to draw. Can stop up to this. For 9, there are one more possibilities there. 3 3s are 9. I'm right. So again, you are going to split the 3 into 2 section. 3 into 3. Further we can't do because here also only one possibility. 1 3 is 3. Here also 1 3 is 3. We can't move further. This is one of the way. Okay. Another way is, here again I am coming to this next example. Same example with another possibility. 45. What are the possibilities of this 45 ma? One more possibility is there. In 3 table or in 15 table, 15 3s are 45. I am right. This is another possibility. 15 into 3 gives you 45. I am right. So just split this 15 again 3. Okay. Again for 15 any more possibilities? 1 into 15 gives you 15. 5 3s are 15 or 3 into 5 gives you 50. These are 3 possibilities. I am right. Here for 3 only one possibility. 1 into 3 is equal to 3. So we can't move further. So just draw and stopped. Here 2 more possibilities are there. I am right. How to split this ma? 3 5. Okay. Here 1 3 is 3. So just stop it. We can't move further. Here 1 5 is 5. Here we can't go further. Okay. These are the 2 possible trees. Okay guys. Are you clear? Yes. So guys, please go through today's portion. If you have any doubt, please call or text me. Okay guys, I will send the notes. Copy the notes in your maths classwork. Okay guys, take care. Don't forget to do the homework. So exercise 5.2 section 1 is the homework session for you. Okay, please try to do this homework. Okay guys, thank you. We can meet in next class. Okay, take care. Bye.